Hello my friends and welcome to part 84 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Let's Play series. Today's video I'll go over a few of the notifications and then go into the solo mode. So here's the first one, upcoming Forbidden Limitless update. Basically just give you a reminder about like what's been hit. But also they're letting you know about like how you can like set your regulations for the deck edit from standard to unlimited. If you want to see more details, I'll be posting a video going over more of the forbidden list, also some tips and tricks to show you like what the crafting is all about. I figured out how to do the crafting bonus. It's thanks to a commenter that goes by the name of Yong Jian Ming. So if you're watching this, you can go ahead and feel free to like tell people that you helped me out there. So yeah, it's actually a really simple thing, but if you'd like to see how to do it, I'll be going over that on the Saturday video, and then for the Sunday video, I'll be going ahead. I should be doing my deck duels unless something else pops up. But yeah, most likely it will be my deck duels. And then here's the other one. It's just going over that there's a new season of ranked duels, and this is showing like where your new season will be if you depending on where you what tier you got up to. So basically it's saying if you're in Diamond, it doesn't matter where you were in Diamond, everyone's signed back at Platinum tier 5. And then that goes for all the others as well, basically. So I basically ended up on Platinum, so I should be in Gold tier 5. So yeah. I think Platinum is about where I can go before it starts getting like too tough for me. So I'm learning about how to play a Herald deck. And as a reminder, the loner deck here will be the same as the loner deck for this duel right here. See? These two loner decks will always be the same. So what I show you here is going to be the lone deck that'll get for the difficulty 3. So this is Herald's Oracle. Deck description: use cards like Eva and Power of Extravagance to keep your hand filled with cards that you can use to activate Herald monster effects. Solemn Strike can be a powerful trump card when you almost have cards and your opponent is going on the offensive, when your opponent uses a Herald monster effect. Yeah, Eva is pretty cool because she basically allows you to search for 2 light fairy monsters. You're basically going for banishing the 2 max and then searching for 2 level 2 or lower light fairies. There's no reason why you would do less than 2. Unless you just don't have the fairies in the graveyard, but you probably want to like try to have the fairies in the graveyard so you can get the max addings. Either so you can like be able to like negate with the Heralds more likely, or maybe like adding some other level 2. I think there might be a few other level 2s. I don't think you can add an Eva though. Yeah, you can. Unfortunately, you can't add a second copy of Eva. It looks like Herald of Oranjai is the only other. Oh, and then also Divine of the Herald, which is also pretty good because she sends a fairy from either your deck or your deck to the graveyard, and she can basically send the Herald of the Arc Light, which is pretty good because this has a graveyard effect that says when it's sent to the graveyard, you get to just add a ritual or a ritual spell, either a monster or spell of that from your deck to your hand. So that's pretty cool. So basically a mantra of the 10,000 effects of the 10,000 hands effect that doesn't take up your normal summon, which is pretty cool. Actually, does Divine of the Road? I mean, it can be activated on special summon as well, but I still would say that that's a better way of like getting your ritual monster spells into your hand. That's usually how people like to do it when they're playing a fairy deck. And then this is another way to add ritual monsters, ritual spells. It's meant for lights, but like you're probably playing a lot of light ritual monsters in this deck, so it should allow you to like search for like all of your ritual monsters, because both of the Heralds are lights, so that doesn't even matter. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go and play this. I won't show off the opponent's deck since that's the deck that the opponent will be using in the difficulty 3 duel, and I don't want to like spoil it for anyone now that I know how that works. And for some reason, another thing that's different about the difficulty 3 duels and from I believe any other difficulty is that basically the duel following the Prax duel, the opponent's deck name is different from the opponent's actual name. But I believe that's the only place where the deck name and the opponent's name differ. Anyway, what makes a Herald deck unique? There are many Herald monsters that allow you to negate an opponent's effect by sending a fairy type monster from your hand to the graveyard. Although this is very powerful, take care to use it in moderation, as it can burn through your hand very quickly. It is best to use them to only negate effects that will land you in different cult positions. Focus your strategies around Herald of Ultimateness and Herald of Perfection, cards that can negate many different types of effects. Looks like I'm not playing Drytrons in this one, so... But maybe later on I'll be combining with Drytrons. Apparently I should be special summoning in an attack position, saying? Okay. Oh yeah, because now I can just... Wait. Oh, so I'm not actually attacking? I could just attack. Or is it the first turn? I don't even know. Maybe I couldn't attack. So now I can just negate that spell card by sending a fairy from my hand to my graveyard. So that's one of the downsides of the negates. You kind of need cards specific, like you kind of need fairies in your hand in order to negate stuff. It's still pretty cool though. Do I have exactly 4 now? Actually, the fact that I'm dumping fairies to the grave can help me control how many cards I have in my graveyard. And so that makes Ultra Christie actually pretty good. Because like if I see I have 3, maybe like it's worth negating something, so I have a 4th if I have Ultra Christie in my hand. Because then I can just special summon the Ultra Christie while I control exactly 4 fairies in my graveyard. Have exactly 4 in my graveyard. And then maybe if I have 4, maybe like unless it's like a very important negate, maybe I think twice before negating something. So I'll show you that it's the same. See, it's the exact same. And that will go for the opponent's deck as well. So yeah, the description is the same, everything is the same. So, but the only thing that's kind of that's different is the dual description and also the clear reward that I'm getting. So yeah. So when the effect of the Sanctuary in Sky is applied, players who control a fairy monster do not receive any battle damage from battle involving that monster. You can either destroy the Sanctuary in Sky or go for a direct attack. Aside from Herald monsters, your opponent may also use counter trap cards. So estimate how many times the opponent can negate effects based on how many cards they have in their hand and on the field. Negating my terraforming. That may be better. Oh, I should have... You know what? Maybe it's good because... I'm actually glad I didn't activate my Power of Extravagance first. Even though I probably should have. The Herald of Arc Light to like add a ritual monster or spell. Oh, luckily my opponent couldn't really do anything anyway. So that's good. Now I gotta do the Power of Extravagance. Okay, good. Not negating that. This one says I get to special summon a level 1 light fairy from my graveyard. But I don't have anything like that. I could go into a Herald into a level 4 synchro play with this. I think I should. Kind of running out. Oh man, negating that. You know what? That might be for the best though. Guess I am a little rusty in playing the Heralds, but I think I'm doing okay. Hopefully I can still win. Which it doesn't. Okay. But like still, like there was really no reason to activate Lightning Storm at that time anyway. Sprite's Blessing. I still can't activate anything really. Oh crap. Wasn't even thinking. Didn't realize. You know what? This might be better. It might be better to like ditch that. Because now if I got another one I can at least special summon the other guy in life from my graveyard. Since it doesn't say it can't be another copy of that. Okay, at least I can do another 6. Ah, negating it. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Well, now I kinda have to do Lightning Storm. Because, like, if my opponent summons out something else that's strong enough, that would be game. Eva, okay. Go do the Hoppy's Feather Duster. Negating the Hoppy's Feather Duster. Maybe it's for the best. Okay, well at least Eva, I do have targets for Eva. She's actually a pretty good one to get. I might as well destroy that. Oh, and what's nice about Sanctuary in the Sky is this is twofold. So now if if my Eva gets attacked, I won't lose any battle damage. Oh, well now I can just crash into the Diviner, so thank you for that. Oh, here we go, finally. Okay, so I think this is starting to come up for me now. So now what I'll do is I'll do Sprite's Blessing. I can special summon this one. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't really need an attack, and I'd rather... Because that's bigger attack anyway. I'm definitely not using Herald to go into something else. Okay, now I can activate my Eva, so now I can add Herald of Orange Light. And I think I should add another Diviner of Herald. Yeah. We'll add another one of those. And then I can go into main phase 2. I think I'll do it. And now I can add... I think I'll go ahead and add this one. Herald of Perfection. So now what I can go into is I can go into Herald of Perfection by triggering off my now level 6 Diviner. So that's pretty cool. And now I have a few ways of negating. So now this one allows me to return this card to my hand, and this one allows me to special on level 2 a lower fairy from my hand or deck. What I'll have... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll chain block this one. So I'll still be able to get the Diviner's effect. So that's pretty cool. I'm adding it straight back to my hand, so now I technically have 3 negates. And what I might as well do is special summon the Eva, because then if my opponent destroys it, I can... Oh, yeah. I can just activate Eva's effect, since this can be activated on either player's turn when sent to graveyard. Yay, thank you. And now I get to add 2 more things. So I might as well add Guiding Light and another Diviner. Might as well. See, and Herald of Perfection is for spells or traps or monster effects, and then Herald of Ultimateness is for basically everything. It adds just when your opponent would special summon a monster too. What I can do is Guiding Light to special summon the Eva. Then I might as well do the Guiding Light. See, and then I can go into the Eva. And then what I can do is I can go into Nightmare Phoenix using these 2. See, now what I can do is I can activate the night. Oh wait, I can chain block. I think I will. So I'll go ahead and banish the other Eva. Along with, oh, I can only do 1. So it's good that it's up to, because I only have 1 more target in my deck anyway. So I'll go ahead and discard the Eva since I don't have any like targets anyway. Might as well destroy the Sanction in the Sky. So that's cool. And now I can add my final level 2. Eva. Can I just negate it? Yes, I can. Because if I negate it with Herald of Orange Light, I would have to get rid of 2 cards. So I'll send the Herald of Orange Light to the graveyard. And it negates the monster effect. I believe they're not... Oh yeah, and these negates aren't even hard once per turn. You can just activate them as long as... You can keep activating them during either player's turn too, as long as you still have targets in hand, which is pretty awesome. So I can just keep negating this. I might as well negate it, because I can just keep negating. And I have more than enough. I mean, I can negate 3 more times. So I think my opponent's pretty much done. See now, look, another card's in the sky, and now I'll just negate it again. I'll just negate that again. And then even if my opponent has like another card in the hand that can do something, it doesn't matter because I can just negate that. Well, I can't negate a normal summon though, so that's not necessarily true, but it's still pretty cool. Like, my opponent normal summons can't really activate an effect, or else it's just gonna be negated. Yeah, but that's what I think suggest. Like, you may want to keep these like in defense until you can actually go for a game. Because like if you can get game that turn and you have them in attack, that means they can more easily be beaten over by battle. I'll go ahead and say my buys here. I really hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that notification bell for regular content like the next Let's Play or the next Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Both of those will be next week. And then over the weekend, as a reminder, I'll have the my deck duels for the previous story solo mode thing with the weather painters. And also, I'm going over more of the Forbidden Limited List stuff tomorrow. Bye, everyone.